Alright, let's see if that's better. Hmm. Let's see how that goes. Alright, that should be a bit better, hopefully. We'll see. It's seeming much better, actually. I forgot to drink my physics. There we go, we got a chance to do it there. Chopping. There we go. And we can go ahead and deliver the critical strike there. Well then. There we go. Almost. Didn't get the guard counter. Or the guard off. I should say spontaneous guard. Oh, that seems much better, though. Not seeing any of the lag. I don't know what caused that initially. But we'll see if that continues, or if it kicks back up. Nice. Get such a good attempt, then you get that one. Or I just mistime everything. There we go. Go ahead and get that in. Getting more and more used to the guard physics there. You can get a jumping attack in there. And there we go. Apparently I had used all my stamina there. Alright. That should be it. Oh, just about. So there we go. And an aspect of the Crucible. Ooh. Nice. I don't feel like this one is quite so necessary here. I feel like they could have just, you know, decided to not place one there. I know it's just because we just killed a boss, but still. There's one literally right there. Like, come on. And we'll go ahead and equip that, as well as I will take off the heal from afar. Let's see, we'll throw on the shoulder charge, and let's see. Honestly, rather than having Black Flame, let's throw that on. We'll have a bunch of aspects of the Crucible here to mess around with. Alright, so that's uncharged. Not too quick, but charged, it actually seems like it could be decent. Let's see, what does it look like with Radagon's seal? That's actually much quicker. So it is heavily affected by your cast times. Because some things are not. Some things are. It just depends with casting, if you need it as much. So Mesmer's another child of America. Her Grace would never abandon one of her own? Are you sure about that? Moog and Morgott would like to speak with you. About your, preconceived notions there. Go ahead and deal with the soldiers there. More festive grease. Nice attempt at launching us off. You didn't succeed. And we can go ahead and finish him off. There we go. There we go. Just R1 on the death, since he is getting stagger locked. He actually doesn't have enough health to survive it, unlike the boss counterpart. Main Gulch. Oh, a new dagger. Oh, it's a literal parry dagger. Nice. So we got one of those back now. What? It's probably a welcome sight for a lot of people. Wonder if you can use the parry in your offhand there. Or if it has similar parry timings to like PS1s, where it's just very easy to use. might just do that, since it's a group hit. And we get one of their armor pieces. I do want their helmet. Their helmet looks very nice. Yeah, I was about to say I thought I heard a black knight there. Nice. He did the shield patch, so I couldn't stagger him. Was not expecting that. Also, I just realized how many souls I have. I need to go get those back and then spend those quickly. Let's see. Do I have a silver branch? No, I do not. I don't have a way to safely do it. I just guess I'll have to play safe. Oh, hey, Artie. Thanks for the raid. We just got past the golden hippo here just a few moments ago. So what have you been up to? And for those, you know, new to the channel, I'm basically a variety streamer. I'll stream things such as anything from Battle Brothers to, like, you know, Elden Ring here. Oh. How is it? I haven't played No Man's Sky super recently, but I did see they've added a lot of stuff. Oh. Breed. Nice. Oh, there goes those runes. Have they added any more unique ships like the living ships? Or some of those? Those are really cool. Hopefully everyone's doing well, though. We're just going through here. Like I said, just defeated the golden hippo. We're also, just generally trying to find more Scad-tree fragments here. Okay, so that poke is just hyper-armored. Oh, fair enough, then. It's an awesome game. I just haven't played it in a while. I love the, like... It's like a more exploration-focused Elite Dangerous, which I really do like. Actually back off to where we're not fighting him on a ledge. That's kind of restricting how I'm able to roll there. I do want that Asher Lore. That looks cool. If that is one you can get. That delay. It's meant to catch panic rolling, I know, but it's catching me so much there. No, I do have to say, by the way, Artie, I'm already noticing an issue with this DLC about the camera being not so great in the bosses. First the Divine Beast, and then the Golden Hippo. That's not a good sign of things to come. Oh. And I'm guessing that was the item you were talking about yesterday. Is that permanent? Oh, no, it's craftable. Okay. So, they're single use, I'm guessing, but, you can keep making them. Oh, I apparently already have a crafting recipe. I haven't been checking the recipe books lately. But welcome everyone else who's new to the channel, though. Luckily, Was having some issues earlier, but was just able to fix them right before you guys showed up. I really like the look of this area. I'm just gonna say that outright. Like, these Viking funeral-style ships here just fit with the theme so well. At least I feel like. So this is like funeral rites here, it looks like. And we'll go ahead and cleave through the vulgar militia here. Huh. I wonder if there's an archer or cannon down that way, with the fact there are bodies lining there. Yeah, I feel like there's a boulder that's gonna come through there. We'll see in a moment. You know, fair enough. Then again, I know that bodies disappear sometimes for gameplay reasons, but all the ones who don't disappear after you die, someone's got to collect those, right? And they got to get rid of them somehow. Just think of them like the corpse furnaces and what's it called, Kenshi. Someone's got to deal with the unending bodies of the tarnished that come around, but also all the soldiers that get killed along the way, and then, you know, respawn like these two guys right here afterwards. Also fair. But I mean, with the amount of corpses the Tarnished make, I think they'd run out of jars at least at a time. Or for a time. As we go on through the lands here. I actually should try going this route here real quick. It looks like there's something over here. So let's see. Talisman of Lord's Bestowal. Oh, increase poise after using flask tears. Well... True. Hey, patches is just recycling the items from one person to another. And giving you great deals along the way. You know, he sees a market for said items. He has the means to procure them. And he helps us along the way. It's a win-win, right? Until he starts kicking us down cliffs. Okay, so their guard counter is actually very different. And that does actually have quite an AoE. I should have rolled into him there. So yeah, for them I need to roll into them. They don't have as good of tracking on that guard counter, so I can hit their shield, roll around them, and get a backstab. There's another golden vow. Now, something I'm curious about is that golden vow item equivalent to the Ash of War in stats, or is it actually like slightly weaker, better? I imagine it's slightly weaker than both the Miracle and the Ash of War variant, but I could be wrong. Because, I mean, obviously you can just keep crafting them and keep the buff up indefinitely. Go ahead and craft that there. And we get, I guess, a shortcut, if you want to call it that. Let's go ahead and crouch around the tables there. Oh, we were spotted. Oh, that's not going to end too well for him. And we'll leave the one with the great shield up. And, walk away. Alright, so we know the Vulgar Militia are hiding behind these, though. Now that we're back to this point. I do almost wish you could get the sickle and chain that the Vulgar Militia use. That would be a cool weapon to get. As like a unique dual-wield weapon. Would probably be very good for chase down, too. Or rot of fruit. So what's your favorite ship class, by the way, in No Man's Sky, Hardy? At least so far. Actually, a good amount of smithing stones there. Okay, there is a platform down there. I was about to say, I almost don't trust that ladder. I wouldn't put it past them to have a ladder that just drops off into the, like, unknown there. And that message, was just misleading us away from the real path. What do we got down here? Painting! Yeah, that wall looked a little too odd in this room anyways. That is an awesome look there. I can see it's coming from the mountains that we can see in the distance. So we can go up those. Because you're supposed to line up those paintings to match with your environment to proc them. So, we'll have to see there. Let's take a wild ride in a coffin. Why not? It's Souls Classic. Everyone aboard the ride here. Arms and feet in, or hands and feet inside the coffin at all times. And away we go. Okay. So, it's slightly better damage than the Ash of War? Or it's slightly better than the Ash of War in some ways. But worse than others. Interesting. So it's an in-between for the two. Alright. It's not too bad then. Sorry about that. I had to catch something real quick and caught my controller with my one hand there. Yeah. The fact it's no requirement, they're all so close. It all depends on the FP cost too. Let's see. I can quickly use one. Because what's the FP cost for it? Or wait, we can see it preemptively. 30. I think the Ash of War is cheaper. So it's a little bit more expensive, uh, but obviously you have a limited amount, and it's a slightly better buff overall. Yeah, Sacred Order isn't it? I apparently don't have the Vow. Also, this looks like a boss arena. I don't trust that fire golem over there. I imagine he's about to come to life and pick a fight with me. Oh? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, yeah. Ugh. Good. Seems like that issue from earlier was actually fixed. I don't know what happened earlier, but whatever. This is... I do like they implemented another coffin ride. That seems like it's to a secret area. This is a summonable area, I'm noticing. Oh, fair enough. I didn't realize the spell version was that expensive. So we can't hop in there. There's nothing in there anyways. So I guess you just have, like, a cheaper... Like, they each have their own trade-off. The Ash of War is the cheapest and easiest to acquire. The consumable is limited, but, like, a middle ground. And then the Miracle requires stats, but obviously you have infinite... Or, like, you can always use it, and you don't have any other requirements then. And it's slightly stronger overall. Okay, I knew one of them would come alive, but, was not expecting that. Oh, didn't double jump there. I got knocked off Torrent, but didn't get really punished for it, I would say. Let's see here. There we go, we got the stagger off just in time. And let's heal Torrent up. It jumped a bit early, but was still safe otherwise. Now let's drink this. This will up our poise damage. Or stance damage, sorry. Oh, wait, that's not the stance break, it's 3. And here we go. Should be about to break here in a moment. Come on. We're not at your ankle. Just fall over and let us, finish you off here. There's one. Also 62k there. I feel bad for anyone who just tries to kill these normally without a weapon for, like, doing riposte. Nice. Torrent got stomped on. Well, we did too, but hey. That's the first stagger. Dodge the explosion. Hopefully that thunder strike didn't come across as like too loud in the microphone there. Notice I picked it up. Nice. Torrent got caught in the fire, but we didn't, luckily. Believe that would have one-shot us there. There we go. Oh, wait. One more. At least he's giving us plenty of opportunities to attack his legs here. Get a few power attacks in. He'll do a bit more stance damage. And there we go. Down he goes. Or it goes. And time to crush that mask. Alright. Oil soaked tier. No, I did see a very funny video with that one. I have seen that. That's gonna be funny to mess with. For like PvP. And could actually lead to some pretty interesting setups for bosses too, thinking about it. Can't quite get up there, it seems. Well, now that we're not being interrupted with our exploration, let's see if we can find a way. Ooh. See if we can find a way into this building here. Because there's definitely something inside, I would hazard a guess there. Well, I mean, actually, I already figured out a way of thinking about it. We got in there earlier. Because I was able to try and jump into the golem there. Alright. We'll just take the full route that's intended. Well, actually, I guess... Can't get on that there. Huh. I guess we may not be able to get into there. Unless I'm just messing up jumps and that. I guess we'll leave it for now. Ready to get the golem. Actually kind of hoping we find a sword that I can infuse with an Ash of War here pretty soon. So I can try out the Crucible wings that we got earlier. And we'll spend our runes here. I want to get at least 36, so I can use what's called the Knight's Lightning Spear here. Okay, good. That was just enough. And that's actually enough. We can use it. If I do this. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. And you can charge it for more. Okay. I could see that being quite good, actually. Well, at least I got to see it there. We'll wait till we actually have the requirement, so I'm not using a talisman slot for it. And what do we have this? Actually, where are we on the map? Oh. Okay. So maybe this will lead up here. To that cathedral there. Or what looks like a setup for a cathedral. Nice. Oh, that's a whole nother area down there. But, some bug spit was enough to fully stop Torrent in his tracks. Or her. Don't remember which it is for Torrent, but, either way. Some bug spit was all it took. So I guess we'll bait out the spit, and then, cross. There we go. Go ahead and get that broken rune. And what is up here? Mold. And a dead end. It's gonna lead the flies. They're not really that much of a threat, other than this one that keeps spitting. But it should be fine. And I can get there from the other side. Or from, like, going around here. I don't need to jump across. There we go. And there we go. Dealt with all of them. Now let's see what this is. Just some smithing stones. And let's see. Okay, there is a grace here. We'll grab that first. Then we'll head over. So is this the path to the mountains, actually, looking at it? Because we are getting closer and closer to there. Maybe that's Dragon Monastery. That we're heading to, even. We'll see. Nothing in that spot. I shouldn't let all these guys group up. So we'll go ahead and take them out. There we go. I was hoping the lightning strike would hit him. But I guess we can just knock him out of the air. And we get a flask back. Now, is there anything over here actually worth going for? Or was that just enemies for the sake of enemies? There's a path down there. I'll have to go back up later and check and see if there's a way down from up there, if it's maybe further ahead here. Let's see, it looked like there was a cave over here. There is a path. So that looks like the end of one. That is a catacomb there. Like the one we fought the Solitude Knight in. So we'll have to see with that. Ah, there's an item. Almost ran by that. Oh, and this is the way down. Okay. Dry leaf seal. Which is a faith strength seal. Well, actually, is it just faith? It's probably just faith looking at it. Oh. Maybe. Enhances incantations of Mikola. So there's a new subtype of incantations defined. I hear that. I see that. But first, we have something back here to check out. Got some slimes. But what else do we have here? Oh wait, that's just the corpse of one of the flies we swatted up top. With the single lone flower, let's take it out. And among the rocky crags, what do we find? More flowers. Let's see. Do these have anything is the question. No, but they are guarding a scad tree fragment. And there's nothing behind the waterfall as far as I can tell. Alright. Well. Off to that chamber now. Let's see what we find inside. Other than pain, because I'm guessing it's a another mini-boss fight. With, if I had to take a guess, an NPC summon going off how the first one was. Of course, that could be an outlier. But we shall see. Actually, before anything, I should grab this guy instead. I was going to go back and grab that item. He just has Sombers. Or it just has them. We do see an item here. Oh, hold on. Is there more back here? Never mind. And we got the outfit of that monk we defeated earlier. Dryleaf Dan over there. He left his hat for us, and we just found where he collapsed after the beating we gave him was. Well then. So much for good old Dan there. Eastern Nameless Mausoleum. What do we got in here? Someone with a great katana. Ooh. So that has very good poise there. At least for its Ash of War. And its heavies. Well then. Oh, that poke is a charged heavy. Okay. So, I'm guessing the downward strike he did then was a... what's it called? Sword art? Or an Ash of War, I mean? We'll see. This does a lot more damage. And should do more poise damage too. Since he's gonna just two-hand here. It is very... Okay, so I can only land 2 attacks after jumping heavy. We're not doing bad damage at all, though. But I'll go ahead and use this because it will do enough stagger damage to break him out of hopefully everything he's got. Wrong spell? Oh, and we're fat rolling. That's why. Okay. I thought something was odd. Well. Should have tried that before running in there. I guess I can use the Golden Vow, too. Since those are consumables. How over-encumbered are we? Not very. And we're cutting it very close if we equip that. So we'll go to... Oh, wait. That's still not quite enough. So we'll equip these since they're slightly lighter. Go ahead and buff ourselves with Flame, grant me strength, and we'll go on in. Okay, so we just can't break his poise during the weapon art. But we can do this. And launch him back at the same time when he goes for the jumping attack. He seems to always do 3 there. Well, he gave us the perfect opportunity to heal there. So we'll take it. Same there. And we get the finishing blow. Yep, because he paused to do the weapon art. And we won't allow that. Back to our axe. Now that we've finished him off there. No, let's equip Farmer Dan's hat. And we get Sasha's great katana. And his armor. Nice. Also 90k runes. A good amount to level up with. Either looks like a drop-down point or, maybe somewhere we can climb up. Because those are quite close together. Ah, okay, it's a way to get down further. Nice. Apparently something was following me and, just leapt off the edge. Oh no, a dragonfly fell to its death. Alright. Well, something that can fly just died by falling. There's one of those hippos. Alright. Is there a grace nearby? So that's a field boss version. I wonder if it's weaker or stronger. Let's look for Site of Grace first, and then we'll go back and fight it. It looks like there's nothing over here. So that does look like a path down there. Through the fog. That doesn't really seem like normal fog. Kind of limited right there. Let's see, I do have my physic. I just don't have enough healing to be as comfortable with this. And there are 2 of them there. And plenty of pigs around us, too. Ah, and here's the way down. I do love the verticality of this DLC so far. I would say they've done a really good job with it. And just the general exploration. And we got some catacombs here. Mayhaps another Death Knight to go along with. Darklight catacombs. Am I about to see a familiar face? Because if I'm not mistaken, Darklight was the name of the NPC. What, the catacombs or the vulgar militia right behind us? Or the hippos that were up top? I could see that applying to all 3 of them. But I'm curious because I think Darklight was the Spear of the Church in DS3. The hippo, I did notice, it seems like the deflecting tear is the intended method to beat it. It is very weak to not only... What? Can we use that as a pogo stick? if we get their weapon. But, the deflecting tier made very quick work of him, because it was only 2 guard counters to, stagger him there. And it was a very significant difference when I used it compared to not. If you're not using him, the camera is definitely the biggest issue I can see. Because I know the first couple deaths for me were literally just clipping into the hippo. And not being able to see what was going on. Let's see how this cat... I see that. And he did aggro. Let's go ahead and deal with him before he becomes an issue. I like how dark this catacomb is. Makes sense with a name like Darklight, but you know. What's it called? The imps, they are kind of stand out, though, in the dark. They didn't quite get the shadows right for the enemy outlines. I feel like this is a bait and switch to, pull this, but... We'll give in. No? Maybe not. And there's probably the intended path. Meanwhile, this is a false path over here, more than likely. Oh, let's see what's down this false path. Yeah, we got some fire pots. May as well make use of them. More bouncy magic. Alright, then. I'm sorry, when did the enemy get ricocheting bolt over there? And, why are they using a staff instead of a magic bow? Oh, and that's... okay. So that's another path down. And the light exposes, I'm guessing, a secret then. So we'll go check that out first. Well, if nothing else, we cleared the path for ourselves. Alright, what do we have right here? Other than probably a trap. Oh? Maybe not. Viridian Amber Medallion 3. So that would give us 20 stamina. That's pretty good, actually. And what do we have further down? Also, is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Kind of angle the camera so we can see if there's anything on our way down that we could potentially miss. Always check the route right behind you after a ladder. Or an elevator. We can see the imp there, and, you know, the one not so well hidden behind that pillar there. I was ready to use its sword as a pogo stick. Also, wait, That's not a normal sword. I just noticed that by getting a glimpse there. Oh, where is that? There you are. You can have another one of those. That's gonna be annoying. One moment. Do I have any more pots made? No, but I do have a lightning spear equipped, so let's go ahead and deal with him. There we go. No more spell casting. No more bouncy spells. It's like when someone throws the rubber ball in secret laboratory over there. Only it doesn't hurt them in this case. So we see a ladder right there. Yeah, I was about to say. Thought that looked like an ambush site. So there we go. And what do we have? That path's probably the intended. No, honestly, this hat kind of does fit the armor here. Just a little bit. Oh, what? Was this just a... Oh no, that isn't the same place. Okay. Okay, that's not a secret doorway. What about... No. Okay, well... This is just for the lever, then. To light the place up, I'm guessing. Yep. Alright. I should probably craft a few more of those, hefty pots here. What was the other one I have crafted? Because I have 3 pots, but only 2 of them available. Oh, no, I only have 2 pots. Okay. Never mind. Thought I had more. Go ahead and deal with that imp. And he can hold that. And that too. I'm actually a little surprised I didn't take fall damage there. I didn't think it would be... Oh, great. Oh, before we get pelted by more magic. That is too far. Okay. Jeez. So they do home in after. They bounce there. That's dangerous. I was expecting them to be kind of on the random side, not having tracking after they bounce. That makes those a lot more dangerous then, as a whole. dealing with him, or her, whichever it is, because of the fact that one at least will just constantly be shooting at us, since it doesn't have to have line of sight, from what I noticed. Oh! I didn't even notice that before. I guess it's a good thing we got taken out. Allows me to see that path there. And the route to get down there is right here. Or runes would be nice. I'm more worried about the items. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't trust that in the slightest. So we'll go ahead and deal with the mage. And add some lightning to the imps as well. And we get to Death Knight set. Okay, that is an awesome looking set. Enhances skills and incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. So that's an armor set that works like the Crucible Knight set, but for the dragon spells. Well, the dragon cult spells, which are like your red lightning ones and the like. So that's actually really nice. I was expecting it to be the other type of mage. I just got machine gun blasted. Oh, you know what? I recognize the animation and everything from those guys. Those are the Candle Knights, I think, skeleton-wise, from DS3. Because that's also an attack they had in DS3, too. So, interesting. Or at least it's very similar. I don't know if it's the exact same, I should say. Oh, and we got a new imp weapon. A hatchet. The Fort-Tund hatchet. Oh, it's got the okay, that's actually pretty nice. So it's got the torch weapon art. At the same time as being an actual hatchet weapon. I may have to upgrade one of those. I think when I have enough equip load, though, I will equip the Death Knight armor for a bit. I don't think I have quite enough, though. Actually, how does that helmet look on this armor here? Actually, not too bad at all, though the metal isn't quite the same color. Oh, and I'm not over-encumbered. Hold on. That's the Oathseeker armor. There's the Death Knight armor. And we can just barely wear it all. I do like the look of that, but I actually like the look of the Horned Knight a lot, too. I think I'll stick with the Horned Knight for now. And what kind of helmet do I want to go with here? That just increases arcane. That doesn't quite match cloth was. Still think we'll just go with this for now. Until we find a helmet that matches better. And we'll deal with them before they become an issue. And we get some Ghost Glove wart there. And what do we have further down? I do like how expansive the catacombs are in the DLC compared to base game. They feel much more like actual dungeons rather than just like a short puzzle into a like mini boss or an actual boss in some cases. Huh. That's a big cannon. Have anything to deal with said big cannon? Not really. Oh, time to run. We at least have some safety right here, so let's take out these two before they, you know, start smacking me in the back. I see that little cannon there. There we go. Ow. Nice. Got caught by the little mini explosions that got spread around. Didn't see one land at my feet. Good thing we have a Stake America right here. Let's go ahead and relight our lantern. And try that again. Hopefully with less explosions this time. There we go. Thought for a second cluster landed at my feet. We'll run around this way and see if there's a path up to him, maybe. More Ghost Glove Ward. So let's see, is this the way down? Yes, it is. Well, let's see what the other path is then. Those actually have a larger explosion radius than what I thought they would have. Roll against the wall there to prevent ourselves from taking any explosive damage. And let's try not to get shot in the back. And we find the lights here. Oh, that lowered him down to our level. That's why he has a better shot on us. There we go. And what do you drop for us? A Great Glove Ghost Wart. Or a Great Ghost Glove Wart. And let's see. What do we got in the chest? Big Mouth Imp's Ashes. You know, I like the idea of having a personal cannon. Even if we don't get to shoot it ourselves. At the same time, that seems quite funny. Thought I accidentally stepped on a pressure plate there is why I rolled to the side. But it appears we did not. I'm already liking the idea of some of these summons that we've gotten, though. And, okay, those are normal summons, too, so I do have the upgrade materials for them. So I can actually try them out at some point. Not seeing any other items. Well, I have a feeling I know what this is. Death Knight? No. Never mind. This is completely different from what I was expecting. Would you quit casting at us? Ow. Here's the shotgun get off me tool. Using a staff to cast. How uncleric-like of them. With that. Well then. Oh. One that can actually cast miracles. Not quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a weapon with the same capabilities, but... Then you're talking about the, what is it, the Prince of Death Staff, then. I was hoping you were meaning, one in the DLC that could cast both. That way I could actually use some of the stuff like the, magma spells, since they're not really spells. Let's see... Well, since we know what we're getting into, he's doing holy damage, so I mean, may as well. And there we go. Go to buff up. Drink our physic. And let's rush him down. Oh, those home. I was just too close to experience that before. Quit that. Oh. Well, I rolled away from my crit. So he's not just a sorcerer, or a casting cleric, I guess. He is also poking me. But no, he's also a summoner. I tried running away so I could get a heal in. Well then. And this is a catacomb, by the way, that seems like it transitions to a newer area. There we go. Ow. Is that person literally waddling after me? Did I just see that right out of the corner of my eye? That's great if so. Go ahead and use that iframe to fire again. So you have a spin to win. Jeez. The amount of summons there is a bit ridiculous. Alright. Real quick. Swap back to the Colossal since this is a slower boss that's going to need a bit more poise buildup. Because I noticed they're not really staggering from anything. But they can be poise broken. Ah, I couldn't jump over it because the angle there. Go ahead and give him a taste of the anvil, though. Ow. There we go. Ow. Of course the summons would still come out right as we stagger them. And just torch us. The Colossal Weapon is doing better, though. Much better on the stagger potential. It's a Colossal Weapon. Kind of what I'm expecting, but, you know. Let's remember to use Flame Grant Me Strength this time. And there we go. I jumped too early there. That one was my fault. I couldn't outrun it. Of course, the big guy would cover his retreat. Ah, they were doing the wave. There we go. Nice. Oh no. That was close. No. Quit spamming your summons. And get out of here. And we get a staff spear from them. You know, hold on. Oh. Not quite what I was hoping for. So it's a great spear halberd hybrid with that's relatively spammable. Let's see, was it holding down the button does extend it. Envoy's Horn 2.0? In other words, Boss Melter 2.0? Almost have enough to use the the Knight's Lightning Spear. And we should have just enough runes in our back pocket for it. Let's see, is that enough? Barely, but it is. Here we go. Now we don't have to worry about equipping the Faith Talisman for a bit. I will say, I'm not appreciating the sheer screen, amount of screen space that bosses are taking up in this DLC. Through various ways, either through particle effects or just straight up, covering the screen. Wait. These are not player messages. Hold on. At least not all of them are. It awaits inside. Huh. Hey man, one of them's a literal hippo. I think if anything, it's proud of that. As for the big guy there, well... he spins around, he clearly doesn't run around. But what do we have awaiting us inside? This is a very creepy area, by the way. Maybe if he stopped rolling around, though, he wouldn't take up as much of the screen, you know? Or at least he wouldn't make it everyone else's problem when he does. Oh. Okay. That's not a good sign. When Torrent's scared, considering what all Torrent's been through, that's never a good sign. Especially with the foreboding message we got right before it. Oh. You know what? Fair enough with the color scheme. Don't let it see. Oh. Oh, please don't tell me they brought those enemies back from Bloodborne. I have seen those enemies. They did not look fun to deal with. Or is it, like, just the giant madness eye like what is at the tower? Am I dealing with the Eye of Sauron, or am I dealing with the Watching Eye, or the Thousand Eyes style enemies? I guess I'll be finding out in a moment here. Don't worry about it. I know it's probably like, I'm technically asking for spoilers right there. But I'm more just like making an observation. Because if I'm not mistaken, in Bloodborne, weren't the eyes... I nearly just got cursed with madness by goats. Okay, then. Alright. I guess that answers that. This is a stealth section. At least I'm assuming. Oh no. Because these aren't doing it, so what? Did I just get right in range of the Eye of Sauron in the distance or something? And we get a broken rune for our troubles. Okay. Yeah, the fact you felt the need to tell me that doesn't instill me with hope here. As to what I'm about to be dealing with. Okay, something can see... Or something just inflicted madness. From where, though? Unless it was just the goat there. Did it. In that case, get back here. No witnesses. Can't let them know we're here. Alright. This is quite the expansive area. I'm surprised they don't allow you to use Torrent here, but I guess at the same time they want people to not run past everything for this area. Going off of how it's already feeling. And the vibe I'm getting here. Alright. See if we can maybe get eyes on the situation here. We see a site of grace. I love the Ash Lake vibe thinking about it. Like, that's what this is reminding me of. Well, the Scorched Lake in particular. Someone's message near now. Yeah, friend ahead. And let's stay a friend. Or wait. That one's glowing compared to the others. Do these actually have something special? Nope, just eggs. I guess we're eating good for breakfast. Whatever time of day it is here. Hard to tell in the lands between. Sometimes. Alright. Yeah, that goat's eyes just like started glowing and immediately did some madness. So it is them that are doing it. I wasn't quite sure at first, but that does kind of confirm it. At least I'm hoping it's not just, coincidence, but hey. Hmm. Was that a bloodstain lagging? Hold on, let's watch that again. I'm guessing someone just lagged into something. Or got pulled back into something. Oh, if we're all mad down here, by the way, I guess that means it's all free game. So there we go. Got caught on the lip there. So let's see. There's gotta be something hidden over here. Oh. They're just running away. Come on. There we go. Finally broke the skull. This is a very eerie vibe with, like, it just being no enemies, but, like, the goats here and a few rats. Nice, the goat just fell off the edge, I'm guessing. Alright. What do we have over here? Because this looks like an actual, land... Huh. Oh yeah, that can't zoom in. Well, it said don't let it see you. Oh. Okay, then. So this is a stealth section. Good to know. So what, can I backstab these then? Because it didn't seem like it at first. Oh. Now I was worried that they would... Ah, okay. That's very... Well, actually, hold on. I should have read this message. I'm guessing they give you that tip later on. But... that is a very interesting way to deal with them, then. Let's see if I can get it right, or get the timing right here. That's actually kind of generous. Though the fact it's not dying in one hit is worrying. Oh, too early. I don't know. It just took two there. Oh, or does that make it vulnerable then? Wait, what? So they have a teleport. This is a very interesting area. I mean, I kind of got the feeling they were insisting on people using more mechanics than just dodge rolling and attacking. With the deflecting tier being early on and then it being so effective. And also, you know, the Golden Hippo kind of reinforced guard counters being the way. I didn't quite time it right. I'm trying to get the parry timing down. I need to get close to them, otherwise they'll do that teleport move and that'll throw off my timing. Then again, I should probably get used to that, but we'll see here. Okay, I think I saw when I'm supposed to do it. There is a slight flash as they approach with the thrust there. It doesn't see me. Oh. Never mind. Ah. Either it's because I was facing the wrong way, or I parried just a tad bit too early or late. I can't quite tell there. We'll see. I'll use the bushes to get over to him first. Give this one more attempt. Otherwise, I'll see if it's required, or if I can just sneak around him. Okay. Aged One's Exaltation. Is that just for killing any of them? Oh. Okay, that could be strong. Because you already have the Dumpling Hood and the Shiburi's Howl. With that could be really spicy for a damage build. Thank you for letting me know it's just one parry needed, by the way. I would have just sat there parrying him constantly. Or at least attempting to. There we go. Past one. I'm not seeing any more here. Why is it always madness? Because From likes their new status effects, that's why. And what's Dark Souls without a little, Eldritch Horror, you know? Similar concepts. Alright, what do we have here? This is looking like the setup for a boss. I hear one of those things. Oh. Ah, I didn't quite get the timing. Well, I parried too early and then tried getting the timing by parrying again. Let's go to the last Grace visited and head that way first. See if it meets back around. They definitely give you enough of them to practice on, though. Shows there's a map over here. I think this is the way we were going originally. Looks like it. I know this is back at the start. Okay, that other one was different side of Grace. Oh. Madding hand. Oh, for a second there I thought it'd be the beam, but that's not quite the look of it. Go ahead and smite him. Oh. Well then. So, it not only inflicts madness, but buffs you when madness gets inflicted. And its Art of War is very geared towards that. Well then. I guess a good thing I went back to the Grace here. Let's go ahead and get this map back here, though. So I can get a better visual of the area. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Oh well. Doesn't look like a similar structure to what we've already been to. So I'd assume so. And go ahead and deal with the poor rat there. Put it out of its madness-laden misery. See an item up there. There's something down here too. That looks like a special spot. Nice. Someone's got the same idea, clearly. Just a bright spot. What do we have here? Calcifying boluses. I won't say no to those. And this is the Abyss. Man. You know, I can see it. And a scad tree fragment. Nothing behind the altar. There is something over here. Frenzied Flame perfume bottle. Hold on, is that also a dex weapon? I hope not. It's an everything stat weapon. And it doesn't have an initial Ash of War. Okay. You know, what can I put on the perfume bottles? Also, we got another scad tree fragment. Ash of War. Huh. So we can do stuff like Storm Stomp. I was almost hoping for something like Wild Strikes to just send out flurries of powder everywhere that detonates. Are those glowing red mushrooms? No, those are flowers. Okay. Oh, Eyes of Yao. Or Yalao. However you say that. And we have a congregation there. Of those same priests from earlier. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Doesn't look like anything there. Other than a bunch of messages of people trying to lure you into a trap, I imagine. Head up here. Anything up here? A trigger for some rain. But otherwise, no. So wait, hold on. Oh. Yeah, it's just people memeing about here. I can't be surprised. Let's see if there's something up there. This is an absolutely massive place, by the way. Can I just point that out? Because we're all the way over here, and now, like, this whole area is covered. And it expands further down, it looks like, too. And all this without torrent. Looks like we can get up right here. You know what the vibe is making me think of with this? It's a game I haven't played, but I've been wanting to. Especially since it came to console on Game Pass. I think it was. A game called Darkwood. This is actually giving me a lot of vibes from that almost. With like how the forest is situated and everything. Anything up here? Other than another message. No, just very empty. But like, this honestly has more of a horror game kind of vibe to it for this area. At least that's what I'm kind of getting the feeling of here. Not obviously that scary, but... Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm happy it is on Game Pass, so... At least before the price hike for Game Pass, I'm going to be probably trying that out sometime soon. It's one I've always kept my eye on, though, because it's just a really cool aesthetic to a game, if nothing else. Let's see what we have over here. kind of hard to tell if I'm retreading old paths. Well, clearly not right here, at least. Ow. The, rats hurt here. Just a little bit. Also, that looks like a breakable wall, almost. Just a somber stone, though. Alright. So I haven't discovered this area yet. So I should kind of try and push into there then. And see if I can find some more stuff. I'm guessing those enemies line the path to a boss or something. Like the ones that are like the maddening eyes. Whatever they're actually called. I imagine they line the path to a boss. Meanwhile, this is like side paths to explore. Let's go ahead and turn on our lantern here. Get a little bit of light in this dark abyss here. And what do we have up here? Didn't even see this before. More boluses. And more messages dotting the cliffscape. I did notice, like, it seems like that goes to the mountains right there. But... another item. And more rats surrounding it. What do we got here? Glovewort. And get another rune arc there too. Yeah, it seems like we're retreading old ground there. That's the Forsaken Graveyard, which is where we entered from. So it seems like the actual path to progress is more over here. So there is a path into the mountains there. I am seeing. But it almost seems like there's an arena back here. Wait. Do those things not respawn, or is it just that first one? Because this is actually where I was earlier. Let's go ahead and douse the lantern. Get a bit more loot while we're at it. You don't see us. Ignore the person creeping through the bushes. Okay. Well, you know what, then? That's all I needed to hear. Let's get rid of them. Swole. That was, I think, a crafting item. Yeah. Marked by, or with fingerprint burns, proof of having been touched directly by the three fingers embrace. Okay. All I needed to hear, though, that there's a limited amount of them. Let's go ahead and continue on. Yeah, I died in the fog down here to one, so... Can I even hear him over there? There we go. Another swollen grape. What do we have here? More clarifying boluses. I think I'm hearing one in the distance there. We'll see in a moment. Oh, maybe not. And where did we end up? Somewhere we haven't quite been to yet, I don't think. I could be wrong and we could be right back at the start. Who knows? We'll see in a moment. Trying to keep an eye out for a site of grace. Well, it seems something donated a few runes to us. And what is that over there? It's either one of those clerics or a site of grace. I couldn't quite see from this distance. And that's a very bright light up there. It's more of those clerics. Alright. I did notice their candles are almost in the shape of your great rune there. And they drop gold horde tenders. Interesting. And they do have horns, but I guess you could kill them and rip their horns off and eat the innards. Oh, there's a site of grace. Just saw it. So let's take the long way around the big lake. That seems like it could have a boss in it. We'll go rest there for a second. See what we find this way. I really like this area, though. This would be an awesome one to invade in. Like, just for the aesthetic alone and how much you could ambush someone. That would probably be a bit mean with the type of enemies or like that are here. Uh, may not be quite so fun or cool for the receiving end. Looks like there was a cave over here I'm checking out. Oh, maybe not. Go ahead and deal with all these rats here. And while we had the opening there, finish them off and then heal up. What do we got up here? Mad Craftsman's Cookbook. We're getting an awful lot of cookbooks here. Let's see. Frenzied Flame Pot and Roped Frenzied Flame Pot. Huh. Well, that's not gonna be, trolly to use. Start hucking, Frenzied Flame at people. No FP needed. They get hit, it's on them. That goat nearly just full maddened us, just from staring at us. Jeez. The maddening gaze of the random goat. Let's see what we got further up here, though. I could use these furnace visages here. I'll save them for now just in case they're used for something. Or, you know, just have them on hand as a more potent consumable, if nothing else, later on. That way I still have all my hefty pots available to me, in case I decide to throw some. Go ahead and just chop the head off the rat there, rather than going for the critical strike. I don't see anything over there. Tons of big rats here, though. Ah, that aggro, didn't it? Yep. Just chop them to bits. There we go. Winter lanternfly. Alright. What do we have here? Just a way back down? Oh. You know what? Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and eat one of these. And we'll deal with this one too. Ah. I was going off the timing for when I got actually hit by the TP there. Hold on. I guess I need to just let myself get hit, roll back, and then parry. That seems to be a good, like, kind of guesswork for the timing there. Oh, didn't have the angle. So not quite. Need to actually face the right direction. Wonder if there's anything for actually clearing out every one of these things. If these are, like, all of them are finite. Ah, there's a slight... I've been delaying it ever so slightly. Okay. One more time. Good old Stormvale. Almost wish they, locked certain load screens to, like, the DLC area and certain load screens to the base game. Because I did get a few things, like, spoiled from the load screens, before we even reached the DLC. Like the Furnace Golems, which, I mean, wasn't a true spoiler for me, but there we go. Well, at least we couldn't be grabbed on the madness animation. That was actually quite fortunate. Use the power attack to hit both. And finish off the rat. And we haven't been this way yet. As far as I can tell. Again, could be mistaken, but that's what it's looking like. And is that another lantern head? No, that's a cultist.